What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. So, by special request, I'm going to talk about this man, this legendary, iconic, incredibly delusional king of lies and falsehood. Yeah, top two, with his old rival Deontay. We're talking about Tyson Fury. So I watched, and I'm not shocked about any of it. I told you guys the guy has the Pinocchio nose. So I watched an interview with him where Tyson Fury sat there talking about how he won at least 8 of those rounds against Usyk. He talked about, I think he said Usyk broke his nose or punched him in the nose really hard or whatever it was. I think he said he broke it, whatever. In the 9th round. But basically, he tried to make it sound like Usyk did nothing. Then he said he was hitting Usyk with 3, 4, 5 punch combinations. Usyk knows he didn't beat me. He's talking about how it was an easy fight. And he said the only thing that really went wrong, get the hell out of here. He said the only thing that really went wrong was he was having too much fun. It was too easy. I've said several times, man, that Fury and Wilder are so much alike that they I don't even think they really understand how much alike they really are. I mean, you see, Fury's showing he's a poor sport. He's a sore loser. And basically, him and Usyk are supposed to be doing this again in December. If Tyson Fury really in his delusional mind think that he won that fight, Usyk is probably going to knock him out next time they fight. They'll probably stop him. We watched the referee save Tyson Fury in that 9th round. Okay? I don't ever remember him landing no 3, 4, 5 punch combinations on Usyk. And, I mean, he put up a good fight. But he talked like this was supposed to be a cakewalk. And listening to him talk, he said it was an easy fight. He said that he made Usyk look like an amateur. And I'm like, wow. Okay. See, when you can't accept defeat, you won't get better. You see the same path that Deontay went down? Usyk is on that same exact street. And it's like Deontay Wilder left his footprints on the pavement. And Fury is matching his footsteps with his own footsteps, trying to do the same thing. And you see how Wilder's career ended up. When you can't accept defeat, you won't become a better fighter. And when you have to lie to yourself to make yourself feel better about getting beat, well, I told you guys before, Usyk is a way better boxer than Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's reach and his size can help him pick up some of the slack of what he lacks in terms of skill for skill with Usyk, but Usyk is a way better fighter. Well, I don't need to say what if Usyk was like his height, had his height and reach, because we know how to fight with it. I mean, really, if he had that, come on, man, seriously. Now let's think about something. Wasn't it Tyson Fury that said Anthony Joshua couldn't hang with the elite? Wasn't it Tyson Fury that said now he has to clean up Anthony Joshua's mess and go bring the belts back to home because Anthony Joshua let the foreigner come in and take the belts and all that? And that same little foreigner came and took his belts, right? That same little foreigner hurt him. That same little foreigner could have knocked him out, you know? And the same way that he said all of that nonsense. Remember when I said, why are you guys talking about Tyson Fury being better than AJ? Because Usyk beat AJ. How the hell do you know that Tyson Fury could beat AJ? How do we know he can beat AJ? I don't think he can. I think, put it like this. On any given night, a top tier fighter, even a guy that's not a top tier fighter, if you get caught slipping, you can lose. But bottom line is, like I always say, both guys on top of their game, both guys sharp and ready. Man, come on, AJ all day over. Look. So when I say, what makes y'all so sure Tyson Fury beats Usyk? You see, Usyk was the heavy favorite. You see, people like to tell you who you should like and who you shouldn't. They like to tell you what's going to happen, and you believe these people. And I told you guys, Usyk is better than Fury. Go back and look, and I said, who do I tell you I have ranked as the best heavyweight? It's Usyk, not Fury. Now, even though I think AJ beat both of them, this AJ for sure beats both of them. Because he couldn't beat Usyk before, the way he fought him and the mindset he was in. This AJ beats both of them, in my opinion, okay? And I feel strong that this AJ beats both of them. I always thought he beat Fury anyway. But bottom line is, you see, once again, well, we know that Usyk doesn't like body shots. And we saw what Dubois did. Oh, so because Dubois was able to hurt him with a body shot, because Dubois was able to get to him, that means Tyson Fury automatically will. The same way how y'all didn't think Anthony Joshua was going to be able to find success in beating Ngannou, because Fury couldn't. See, y'all base what somebody else can and can't do based on what somebody else can and can't do. And I tell you guys, you can't always go by that. Mostly you can't go by that. Now, for Tyson Fury, I feel like this is the end of this boy. He's talking completely stupid. He's talking rubbish. Okay, and him talking all this, bringing the belts back home. Well, I tell you what, I'm nobody's fan, but there are many fans out there of people. And the people of Britain can't be proud of the way he's talking. They you know, it's one thing to go out there, give it your all, and then, hey, look, man, if you come up short, we know that you went out there and left it in the ring. But they can't be, fanboys are going to be fanboys. So I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about fight fans. I'm talking about the British people that look at Tyson Fury, look at what he accomplished, and feel like, hey, you know what? We want to see him bring it home. To hear him talking like this, you can't possibly be proud of his behavior and his excuses and lies. He's doing the same exact thing that Deontay Wilder did, with the exception of a glove gate and the poison water and all of that. You know, there's a video I was watching, and it's Tyson Fury. I don't remember what channel it was I was watching it on. It popped up in my feed, and Tyson Fury was so pissy drunk that he was literally outside on the ground crawling. Okay? For you to get that drunk, let me explain something to you guys. That's the kind of drunk when somebody's like, the woman left him. The woman left him for their best friend. Dude lost his job. Like some things happen that you can't really handle inside. And that's one of those, I can't believe this happened to me. And, I don't drink, so but I've seen other people, how they carry themselves and how they do things. Many people within my family, people I know personally, people who just from afar, but whatever, same things, okay? I'm looking at that and I'm like, man, this dude looks like a buffoon. Literally outside on the sidewalk crawling. He was so drunk. And even in that interview, he's sitting there laughing, talking about how he got drunk and he's this and this. And then you saw the video, he's hitting the bag, talking about how he's going to take it like a man. And he's coming back for his redemption, but then he ends up doing that video talking about Usyk knows he didn't beat me. And he said he watched that video back many, many times, and he won at least 8 of those rounds. Okay. You know, he also said how he trained 5 times a week anyway, and talking about how training for him is different than other people, as if he trained harder than them. Bro, you walk around here looking like the Michelin Man. You look like melted ice cream. You understand what I'm saying? AJ doesn't walk around 290 pounds with a pot belly. You do. So all that you train 5 times a week, and I mean, whenever you start talking about a whole lot of things and try to make excuses as to why you lost, all of those things is like you can't even put your words together to make the point that you're trying to make. That means you're not taking the loss well. And it also means that the state of mind that you're in, well, let's just think. So we saw Anthony Joshua shed some tears when he lost his second fight to Usyk. Like I said before, because he trained his ass off, tried so hard, he just couldn't figure out why, how did I lose? How? He was frustrated. He had a lot of emotions going in. Took the belts and threw him out the ring. He walked away, realized he was wrong. Bottom line, whatever. He come back, he apologized to Usyk, he celebrated with Usyk. But people always try to skip over that, like, you know, you are so perfect, you don't have meltdowns, things don't happen. Now, he sat here talking about a meltdown. Here's a man who walked away from boxing for 3 years, saying he had mental health issues, he became obese and all of this. And he's trying to make fun and talk shit about a man who he claimed he thinks had, you know, mental health issues, in Anthony Joshua. Did you see Anthony Joshua pissy drunk, crawling on the ground? Looked like a fucking raccoon. So, you know, not only did his massive ego get deflated, but also not just the fact that he lost, but damn, we watched Anthony Joshua come in there and destroy Otto Wallin, who was giving Tyson Fury the business. Gave him a good run for his money, cut him, and even hurt him. Okay? AJ made him quit. Yeah, he quit. You know why he quit? Because his team said, nah, we're gonna call it off. And he went right with it. My team knows better for me. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm so glad. And I thought y'all wasn't never gonna, you know, throw the towel in. When, hell, what took y'all so long? Well, he didn't want to go back out there. He didn't want to go back out there. Fury went the distance with them in a real close fight. Fury pulled it out and he won, but it was a real close fight. Then he went there against Ngannou, embarrassed himself. AJ stood on business and got him out of there. And you don't think that all has something, you know, play on him, and then he loses to Usyk after talking all that shit about AJ, and he loses to Usyk as well. AJ didn't make any excuses though. See, he just had a meltdown and got frustrated. Fury's delusional, and he's a liar. He's detached from reality. I believe Usyk, you know, won that fight, plain and simple, fair and square, clear winner. No robbery. Fury's full of shit. And I also believe it's possible Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder might really be related, man. They might have the same DNA. I've never seen so many excuse-driven people. You know, when you lose at something, right? And the world gets to watch it too. This isn't like some fight that happened behind closed doors. And, you know, Usyk has this story. Fury has this story. We saw what happened. When someone can lie to your face about something that your 2 eyes witnessed, not only are they delusional and liars, But they also must be extremely confident that he have enough people out there that's going to buy whatever he says. I'm not one of them. Usyk won that fight fair and square. I believe AJ can beat all of these dudes. But until he fights Usyk and beats Usyk, Usyk is the best heavyweight out there. Plain and simple. And really, what really needs to happen, and I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot of people that want this to happen as well. For those who don't, who cares? But Usyk needs to put the nail in the coffin on Fury and get him out of here. I mean, even for the fact that this guy can't even just be honest and say, hey, man, look, the better man won. He said Usyk looked like an amateur in there. He pretty much won 8 of those rounds at least and barely gave Usyk any rounds. So you think you won 8 rounds to 4. Now, what if Fury would have got, well, let's say the fight would have went the same exact way, but in Fury's favor, right? Fury's playing Usyk's role and vice versa. You don't think he would even brought up the fact that he got the standing 8 count, so it's considered a knockdown. So that's, that's 2 points. And yeah, he would have tried to be more technical and try to break it down. Of course, it doesn't matter what happened. If he'd have got knocked out cold, he'd have made an excuse and still say that he won the fight. So it's nothing shocking about what Fury's doing. This is who he is. I remember telling people, hey, you think what you want, you choose who you want, or whatever. Hey, doesn't bother me. But I'm going with Usyk to win. I say may the best man win, right? But I'm going with Usyk, and I feel like Usyk can do this, right? I told y'all Usyk is better than this guy. Now, as far as Usyk making the proper adjustments, him making adjustments, we've seen that happen in the fight on both sides. Bottom line is, Usyk legitimately won the fight. Tell me this. For Tyson Fury to be so critical of Anthony Joshua and talk about how hard he hits and he's the heaviest, biggest puncher in the heavyweight division and all this, right? Why did he go in there and do what he criticized AJ? And AJ wasn't even fighting Usyk on the back foot. Why was Fury though? You call this man a middleweight. You said you don't need but a week to train for him. 1 week, you'll destroy him. So now the big jolly green giant comes in there and basically gets taken to school by the much smaller guy. And I told you guys before, right? Did I not? Stop believing his hype about Fury. Fury is no big puncher. Fury, if he sits down on his punches, he has to get his weight behind his shots. The problem is he's not fast enough to get out of the way of the return like he used to be, because this new style that he has, you see he's big, fat, and lazy, man. And so even to say he was in the best shape of his life, or I don't care. Regardless, skill-wise, you can see Usyk by far is way better than Fury. See, Fury's style and all that playing around and trying to be flashy, people get impressed by that. Somehow y'all thought that shit was going to work on AJ. Why do you think he tried to give AJ bullshit stipulations? Why do you think he tried to give Usyk bullshit stipulations? Simply because he did not want to fight them, because despite the idiot fans that think that those guys won't beat him, well, yeah. And you're not idiot fans because you like Tyson Fury as a fighter. You're idiot fans because you don't study boxing and you run your mouth about who's going to win without really looking at what's in front of you. And then when he lose, yeah, but it's because of this and it's because of that. When AJ lost, it's just because AJ just couldn't beat Usyk. But when Fury loses, oh, he's old, he's not the same, right? Okay. Nothing to be shocked about, y'all. This is just who he is. Somebody in my comment section asked me, was I going to do a video about Tyson Fury? And I thought about it. I said, okay. One of the family asked me about this. Then he must have said some crazy shit. I said, all right, when I get to it. And I got to it. And I saw what I saw. And when I saw this fool outside, whatever bar he was in, crawling, He's staggering all over the place. First off, you got a drinking problem. And to me, it felt like, why do people drink and get high? To forget about their pain, their problems, right? When they sober up, they remember why they was drunk in the first place, and they go back and do it again. And, while Usyk is busy training, preparing to tear your ass up, you out here getting drunk and trying to make it like, oh, it's just another day at the office, no big deal, and laughing about it. But then you turn around and he went from saying how easy it was going to be to beat Usyk. Remember at the face-off, he's talking about he'd be a fool to not take him serious. Usyk is a champion. And I'm like, yeah, he go that bipolar bullshit. He said all those things. And then he went from saying he never had any intentions on fighting Usyk. Usyk is not from his generation. He's a middleweight, blah, blah, blah. Then he turns around and changes his mind. Well, he goes from all of that, and he's flip-flopping. Now he goes to say it was an easy fight, and that was the issue. So that's no different from Wilder saying the reason why he lost to Joseph Parker is because, people was talking shit, dragging his name through the mud. So basically he held back on Joseph Parker because he was tired of getting criticized by us. Whatever, man. No different from him saying that. I was having so much fun. That's the only thing that went wrong. It was too easy. Okay. This just leads me to believe they fight again in December. Usyk is going to kick his ass even worse this time. I'm really tired of talking about this motherfucker, really. Fury's just, he's a disgusting person, man. I don't care about all this fanboy stuff. The he's a disgusting person, man. He might have some good about him, do good things for people, or certain people, or whatever. Whatever. But he's a disgusting human being, man. He really is. I don't trust anything about the guy. Even back when him and Wilder situation, I told you guys Wilder was lying. Wilder didn't have anything. Wilder was making shit up. Wilder was assuming. Wilder was doing everything except saying, hey, the better man won. And that's why he had no proof of nothing, because it never happened. And this dude right here, man, we thought that Fury, if he beat Wilder, which he should have, he beats Wilder, more than likely we'll get undisputed because we believe that he and AJ would fight. And he turned out to be a disgusting, lying piece of shit, man. And I don't respect Fury. I really don't like him as a fighter. And I don't like arrogant people. I don't like the fact that you do all this talking. It's not just trying to sell a fight. You do all this talking to convince people that you're the best heavyweight out there and all this shit. And you do all of this, and then you end up on the losing end. You fall apart, and you start lying. Yet you still have your sheep out here trying to make sense of it and trying to find something to say in your favor without making themselves look stupid. So yeah, I saw the video of him drinking, passed out on the damn sidewalk, looking like a big, fat, hunched over raccoon. And it looked like, to me, like I said, man, he was just trying to drink his pain and his humiliation and embarrassment away. That's what it looked like to me. That's how I saw that shit. Come on. He wasn't there partying and having no good time. No, he was just drinking. I'm stressed out. I'm going through some shit. That's what it looked like to me. And I don't respect nothing about that guy, man. I fuck his career, fuck what he accomplished. I don't care about none of that stuff, man. I'm not starstruck and I'm nobody's fan. We're here to give boxing news. And if I see a fraud, I'm going to say you're a fraud. I'm not going to sit here and play games and act like because all these other people are afraid to say what I'm saying because they want to play neutral. They're scared they won't get an interview and all. Fuck out of here, man. The dude is a fraud, man. And pretty much Usyk did what the majority of people thought that he couldn't do. For those of us who believe that he could do it, and he did it. Well, So now Usyk just go put the final nail in the coffin and get this bullet head motherfucker out of here. Whatever happens after that, whether he, ends up fighting Anthony Joshua, whether he ends up retiring, whatever happens, I won't miss Fury from boxing, and I feel like, a long time ago, I was just tired of it, man. But this is what he does. Same exact shit. Him and Wilder are identical, man. I'm telling you, they are two of a kind, man. If you was to go back, if somebody actually did, I don't know if they flagged the video, because you know how Wilder and them so sensitive and scared for people to repeat what came out of his own mouth, because he know that all that stuff is, can be used against him. So, if you was to just watch a montage of all the excuses that they make and lies that they tell you, you'd be like, wow, they really are identical, man. But anyway, yeah. Usyk did the goddamn job. He got it done. He did what he was supposed to. And for Tyson Fury to say Usyk knows he didn't beat me and he won 8 rounds out of those 12, like I said, the boy is delusional. And what else can we say about him? He's full of shit. But hey, talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.